Hi, Larry.
Who?
Is this Larry?
Hell no, who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Brandon. I'm a realtor. I was calling about the property on Otsego here in Waterford. Do I got the wrong number?
You're gonna get your been calling me for a year.
All right, so you guys wanted to see a lot more of my live prospecting phone calls, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm going to be making a lot more of these moving forward. So be sure, if you like these live cold calling videos and you want to see me make more of these live cold calls, make sure you subscribe to the channel, help support the channel, and I will absolutely keep making my live prospecting calls, essentially doing all my live cold calling, all my live lead generation calls on camera. So you guys can see what I say, how I generate leads, how I generate appointments, how I generate listing appointments, and you kind of see it behind the scenes as to how it all works and how I've built my business over the past 12, 13, 14 years doing exactly what you're about to see. So today I'm going to be calling some absentee owners. We'll see how that goes, and maybe we'll switch to some different lead sources. But today we're going to be calling some absentee owners. One of my favorite lead sources. So let's jump right into it.
Hello?
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, this is Brandon. I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the property over there on Barker and Waterford. Do you still own that by chance?
Yep.
Okay, I was trying to find out, obviously, with values being so high in Waterford, if you would consider potentially selling that. Obviously, there's nothing for sale right now with the values being so high.
No, I'm not interested right now.
Yeah, no worries.
I have FHA loan, so I gotta keep it for a little while still.
Got it. If values keep going up the way that they're doing, are you going to consider maybe selling it down the road?
2-3 years maybe.
Yeah, got it. And let me ask you, I guess while I've got you, is that rented out or is that a property that you just go to once in a while?
That's where I live.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's where you live. Okay, I got it. So why don't I do this? If you're okay with it, I'm just going to send you a quick email with my resume to keep on file, and then I'll follow up with you in the future. And if it's something you want to potentially sell, love the opportunity to earn your business. Does that seem fair?
I'm not really interested in it. I have a personal realtor as a friend that I would be using anyways if I were to ever sell it again. She's going to help me get the house. So.
Cool. Well, fair enough. Well, listen, I appreciate it, and have best of luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, have a nice day.
All right, you too, Dave. Thanks. So I go for the lead, right? So if I call somebody and they say, hey, listen, I'm not trying to sell right now, but you heard him say potentially in 2 to 3 years. Okay, well, that's a great lead for my seller lead nurture database. So I go for the email address, but we find out that he has a real estate agent that he has a relationship with. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to ask for the opportunity to earn his business in the future. And if not, that's okay. So let's go on to the next one.
Hi, you reached Michael Puzar. I'm not in right now. Please leave your message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you and have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording.
Hey, Mike, Brandon here. I'm a local realtor. I was calling about that property over on Cottonwood here in Waterford. I was trying to find out if you might consider potentially selling that property this year, obviously with values being so high, and it obviously had to make sense. But give me a call back. Let me know if that's something that you might be open to either way, and we'll talk to you soon. Appreciate it. Thanks, Mike. So when I leave a voicemail, I'm trying to leave a voicemail in a way that's personable, that's real, that's authentic, to at least get the person to call me back to have a conversation if they have any thoughts about selling. And that's really my only goal with leaving a voicemail.
Hello?
Hey, is Dave around?
No, he's not. Who's calling?
Oh, this is Brandon. I'm a realtor, and I was calling about the property on Martson here in Waterford. Do you guys still own that by chance?
Yeah, he's not interested in selling it, though.
Oh, no worries. Is that a rental for you?
Yep.
Got it. If values keep going up the way they are in Waterford, is it something you guys may consider cashing in down the road?
It depends. I think it's like
think the value's like 160 right now or something like that. So it maybe.
Yeah, it's amazing what the market's doing right now, especially in the area. I mean, it's crazy. There's just nothing for sale, and so these values are really going up. So why don't I do this? And really, I don't mind at all. If you guys are open to it, I'd love to just send you an email with a pricing analysis so you can see what the value is. And then maybe down the road, if it made sense to sell it, I'd love the opportunity to interview and earn your business. Does that seem reasonable?
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, what was your name? My name is Brandon.
I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer, good to meet you. Hey, what's the best email for you typically, real quick?
Probably.
Cool. I'll do some homework. I'll send you an email, Jennifer, maybe tomorrow morning, and then I'll follow up with you guys to go through the report. And if not now, maybe sometime in the future, if values keep doing what they're doing, we can talk about getting it sold. Fair enough?
Yeah, he's not interested anytime soon. I know that.
Yeah.
We get calls every day.
I'm sure.
We certainly have a renter in there that signed a year lease. So.
Absolutely. So, and I agree 100%. I mean, you got to at least let that tenant get through the lease, and then we'll see what happens next year. Fair enough?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so there's I would say like on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being, hey, that's a great seller lead opportunity. I would say it's probably somewhere in the middle, right? So they've got a year lease. I'm not going to take the bait and try to convince them to list their property now because the values are being so high. I'm not going to do any of that right now. I generated the lead. I generated some interest. I generated an opportunity to do a quick CMA. So I'm going to email it to the prospect. I'll follow up with them, at least go through the numbers briefly. And then I'm going to put them into my seller lead database. Okay, so it sounds like they have a 1-year lease. And so I'm going to continue to follow up with them because here's what we know. Time is going to go by no matter what. And so what I know is that I'm going to continuously follow up with these people. I'm going to put them on my weekly email. I'm going to put them on my monthly mailer, which I do for all absentee owners. And when the day comes where they do think about selling, seems like they don't have a relationship with the realtor, that they'd be open to at least giving me the opportunity to interview to earn their business. So we'll see what happens. So we keep dialing, and the goal is to generate one appointment or one lead for about every 10 conversations. So far in this prospecting session, we've got one lead, we've got another decent contact, didn't turn into a lead or an appointment. So let's keep rocking and rolling. Hey, Howard, this is Brandon. I'm a realtor. I was calling about the property on Hedge in Waterford. Are you still the owner?
Nope, it's been sold a long time ago.
Okay, got it. I appreciate it. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Take care. Have a good day. So sometimes that happens, right? So when you get a list of absentee owner leads, that's why I always ask the first question in the script. If it's not the owner that I have on my lead database, then I'm always going to go right to that first question and say, hey, I'm calling about this property. Are you still the owner? Because that's the first thing we have to establish when on a prospecting phone call to see if it's going to go anywhere.
Hello.
Hey, Jose?
What's up?
Hey, Jose, it's Brandon. I'm a realtor. I was calling about that property on Graper in Waterford. You still own that place?
No, still have it.
Oh, okay. You sold that?
Yeah, I still have the house.
Got it. Do you know if that property is looking to be sold at all here soon?
Pardon me?
Do you know if if you guys are looking to sell the property at all?
I've been thinking, but, it's a hard decision to make.
Yeah, I mean,
Have any buyers?
well, that's the thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people looking to purchase right in that area, and there's no houses for sale. And so that property over there in Graper, they're worth so much money. Jose, why don't we do this? If you want, I can email you a quick price analysis to see what the home is worth. And if it makes sense, we can talk about getting it sold. Does that seem fair?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. What's the best email for you typically?
My email is
All right, great. Let me do a little homework. Let me see what the value is of the home. Is it rented out now?
Yes.
Okay. So, and when is that lease up? Do you know off the top of your head when the tenants?
We're leasing a month by month right now.
Got it. Okay.
Every month.
Got it. Well, let's do this. Let's not agree to anything just yet. Let me see what the property is worth. I'll call you back to review the analysis. We'll see what the market will bear. And if it makes sense, we can talk about potentially getting it sold. Fair enough?
Oh, okay.
Sounds good, Jose. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, man.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Shannon.
Speaking.
Oh, Shannon, this is Brandon. I'm a realtor here in Waterford. I was calling about the property on Saline. Do you still own that by chance?
No.
Oh, okay. I was trying to see if that property might still be for sale, but you no longer own it?
No.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye. Well, she wasn't very outgoing, was she? Nope. 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 Sometimes they're like that. And that is okay. So just take that out of our database, and we keep rocking and rolling.
This is Dave.
Dave, I was looking for Grayson. Do I have the right number?
Grayson has passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was calling about the property on Meg's in Waterford.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Still lives there.
I see. Okay. Yeah, my name is Brandon. I'm a local realtor. We're trying to figure out if that property might be coming up for sale here in the near future at all.
Not at all. No.
Okay, no worries.
Wife is still there, and she's planning on keeping it.
Got it. Yeah, values in that neighborhood, or that house is worth a lot of money, I would imagine, these days, but no plans on...
So too.
Yeah. So no plans on selling in the future, is that right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great evening, okay?
Thank you. You too.
All right, take care now. Bye-bye. Again, we detach from the outcome, and we ask a couple simple questions. We can't force or make anybody sell their house. All we can do is simply do the work, take the action on a consistent basis, and good things happen, right? So far in this calling session, I think we've gotten, right now I've got two really good seller leads. The first one, probably not as good as the second one, but let's keep rocking and rolling here. Hi, Larry. Is this Larry?
Hell no. Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Brandon. I'm a realtor. I was calling about the property on Otsego here in Waterford. Do I got the wrong number?
You gotta get your been calling me for a year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had this number for 2 years.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. So there's the real deal Holyfield. So sometimes you get people that are just mad, right? They're just mad at, I don't know what, life or the world. I don't know. So you got to just deal with that and just go on to the next one. You cannot allow a call like that to deter you from hitting the goals that you've set. You've been sitting here watching me make live cold calls, and for the most part, they've been great calls. They've been pleasant calls. No one's been rude at all. For those prospects that we talked to in this calling session, if they weren't interested, we had a nice, pleasant conversation. From time to time, you will run into a call like that where people are just mad, they're angry, they're upset for whatever reason, and you simply apologize and you move on to the next one. And it's just part of the process, right? You can't take it personally. This is the rejection I think most real estate agents fear like crazy when it comes to cold calling. So I've got some work to do here. I'm going to continue to make these videos. And if there's a specific lead source that you guys want to see me call, moving forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more live prospecting for multiple different lead sources. So calling expired listings, absentee owners for sale by owners, old expireds for rent by owners, divorce attorneys, probate attorneys, assisted living, communities, and a bunch more, calling my past client center of influence database. But if there's a call specifically that you're really struggling with that you want to see me make, just let me know. Put it down in the comment section, and we'll make sure, because my team and I were committed to getting more of my live prospecting caught on camera, so you guys can see that, if you could just pick up the phone, get through some of the fear, start making some of the dials, that great things happen, right? In this calling session, and this is just part of the prospecting day, there's 2 seller leads that are going to get added to the database. Now imagine a world, and this is how you can see, and this is how you can start to understand how I've built a listing-based business, because when I do this for 2-3 hours a day, typically what will happen is I'll set a listing appointment, because I'm doing a lot of lead follow-up, and that's where most of your listing appointments will come from. And I'm generating a lot of top of funnel new leads. And these types of calls, this type of lead source that I'm calling today, absentee owners, these are typically longer seller nurtures. So when you see me call expired listings or old expireds, FSBOs for rent by owners, more of an active seller lead, you'll start to see me set more now appointments, more now listing appointments. But I'm going to get to work. I'm going to do these CMAs. I know a lot of you ask questions about, hey, Brandon, where do you get those leads from? I use Vulcan 7 for all of my lead generation. So I'm going to I'll put my affiliate link beneath this video in the description. You can try them out for $49 for 2 weeks. For me, I switched over from RedX, and my contact rate has gone up. My conversion has gone up just because of the quality of their leads is so much better. I don't think, and I'm just looking back on that, I think we only had one wrong number in that little prospecting session that we just did together just now. But generally speaking, the leads and the data that come from Vulcan 7, regardless of lead source, is typically spot on. And I've got email addresses for everybody, cell phone numbers for everybody. Outside of that last call that you just saw, everyone else was the right number and a pleasant call. So hopefully you guys got value from today. You can kind of see what these conversations sound like behind the scenes and how I'm continuing to build a listing-based business, and you guys can do the exact same thing. So we'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Appreciate you guys watching and supporting the channel.